can't tell, I'm in a new place. I'm in my new Airbnb, and this Airbnb is so much better than the first one, okay? Like, the other one gave me basement vibes, I think I said before, and I walked into this one. Oh, that's a story all in itself, but I got into this one finally. It's a studio, but I'm like, this is nice. I could stay here long term if it was in my budget and if it wasn't so loud, because there's so much noise. The street is like right there and it's loud. And during the day when I got here, like around 12-ish, somewhere around there, there's construction. So the cars in the street, people building whatever they're building at the corner or down the street or wherever, you can hear construction on that side. I'm like, what are y'all building? Why are you so loud? I don't know. It's loud. Today, I'm just going to tell you now, I got a lot of things to say. I got good things to talk about today. So this might be like my normal 12-ish minute, maybe even longer. We'll know. We'll see. All right. So, okay. I don't even know where to start. So, I don't know. This Airbnb is just so much better. The bed feels great. It does not give me the creeps. There's space, like closet space. Put my bags in, put my clothes in. There's an iron, there's a washer and dryer in here that works. And it looks, well, I guess it works. It looks like it works. The kitchen, this is a nice little setup. They had a little thoughtful, like a couple of snacks there, a water thing, like a jug of water, because the water, you can't drink the water here. This couch is a pull-out couch. Like if I had company, this would be great. Like this would be so great. But anyway, okay, nice place. Okay, so today, left the old Airbnb, cleaned up, Spanish, and came here, scoped out my apartment. Oh my gosh, friends, I got an apartment today. I'm so happy. I'm like, Lord, thank you. Really, like, this is all God, because I was a little nervous, as I am most of the time. I inherit that, honestly. So I was a little nervous. And I went to this apartment because I saw, so the person was sending me, so this is from one of the recs. I had like 3 or 4 different recommendations. So I had like a list of all of them, and I was like doing pros and cons basically. And so this one does have a couple of cons, but at this point, because I say it every video, my money is funny, and this one is in my budget range. Okay, it's my budget range, so I went with the ones that would be in my budget range. And so I went there. No, I forgot already what I was saying in the beginning. What was I saying? Had my pros and cons list. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to this one that was recommended. And they give like long-term, or like I say long-term, but like they're short-term, but like long-term contracts for people like me, to stay, expats, digital nomads, whatever, to stay for more than just like a short monthly stay. So I went there to scope it out. The neighborhood is definitely like a residential spot. It's not as popping and jumping as Condesa or Monorte or Polanco or the rest, or Central. It's definitely not as popping as those, but it's fine, because that means hopefully the things in that area will be cheaper, and they won't be trying to give me these tourist prices, because I don't want to pay tourist prices. I want to pay local prices, because my money is funny. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, so I went there, and I'm like, crap, I don't have data, because my phone still has not gotten fixed yet. But don't have data, or my other phone hasn't gotten fixed yet. So I went there, and thankfully the city has Wi-Fi. Public Wi-Fi is a little trash, but it comes in clutch when you need it. So public Wi-Fi was working in that spot. I was able to call the woman who I'd been in contact with to tell her that I was outside, and then she came down, opened the door, went in, and we looked at 2 apartments. So the first one, it looked more modern. I think I got some photos, so I'll if I don't have photos, I should have a photo. I'll insert a couple of photos of what it looked like. Super looking modern-ish, but like the space was small. Like the living room space was small, the bedroom space was smaller, and the bathroom space, so it was just like, seriously, it's like a hallway for the bathroom. Not like as long as a hallway, but it was like narrow. So, and the bathroom only had like 2 drawers for you to be able to put your things in. And so, I mean, that's fine, but in comparison to the one that I actually selected, I like that one better. Okay, so then I was like, okay, and then they also had a mini fridge. So that was my thing also. I want a stove and an oven. The one I have does not have an oven. It has a stove. I'm so sad, because I could cook some macaroni and cheese, okay? My macaroni and cheese is pretty good. I can cook macaroni and cheese, and I don't have an oven. And so now I'm like, what am I supposed to do? How am I gonna eat macaroni and cheese without an oven? I don't know. And I like brownies, and I like blueberry muffins, and I like other things that I can bake. And so now I can't do that. I'm so sad. But I'm gonna buy a toaster oven, and then I'm gonna be okay, because some sacrifices are worth it. Okay, I typically have a very bougie lifestyle in my mind, and so this is the season I'm assuming, not even assuming, I'm in it. This is a season where I'm just going to have to make some sacrifices, and I'm doing it because I want to live here. I'm choosing to live here. I'm choosing to not be a teacher. I'm choosing to not do so many other things. Just get like a regular real job, or like a job from somebody else that I don't want, and I'm gonna be content. I'm happy. So okay. Anyway, off track. So the first apartment, okay, it's cute on the first level, no problem, but it had a mini fridge, and I don't want a mini fridge. I want a full-size refrigerator, because I want a full-size refrigerator. So we went to look at the other one that's in the other section of the building-ish part of the whatever property, whatever. So we got the other one. So it's on the second level, and there's more space, so that's what I like. I like the more space. So it has a full-size refrigerator, which is what won me over, the full-size fridge. So the lighting is not necessarily that good, but the windows can open, but it's still like the lighting's not that good. And there is like a heater that they said you can turn on during the winter months, and the fan, not so I don't have a fan, but I can always buy my own fan, or I can buy my own space heater if I need it, which I might, because it's cold. Like, my nose is cold. I want to right now be under the covers because it's cold. It's not freezing, but like, I'm just not used to this. I came from 80-90 degree weather in Georgia 100 some days, and now it's like 60s and like sometimes 70, but like mid 70s. I'm cold. Anyway, and I lived in the desert for 2 years in Abu Dhabi, so I'm residual. It's cold. So anyway, originally the lady told me that the apartment would be 18,500 pesos, which is like $915. So I was like, okay, that was in my range-ish. So I was like, okay, cool. And so I'll have to pay a deposit, and then you get that back as long as nothing happens to the apartment, whatever, you get it back. And so I went to the ATM to get the deposit, and it's right around the corner. Like, down the street is a mall down the street. The metro is like at the corner. And what else is there? I mean, I don't eat KFC, but KFC is down the street. Pizza Hut's down the street. I also don't eat Pizza Hut, but it's down the street. I like Papa John's better. And wings. Not wings, but Popeyes. Come through, okay? Anyway, I did all that, and then came back from the deposit from the little ATM, and it's a Starbucks right there too. I mean, if Starbucks always come through clutch, okay? If anything else fails, Starbucks is gonna come through clutch. So Starbucks also right there. Oh, I took a cute picture of the Mexico sign. Oh my gosh, oh my god, I love it. It's so cute, so colorful. Okay, but anyway, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. And so with the Wi-Fi, it's weak security Wi-Fi, but there are like multiple towers or multiple things you can choose from. So like, if one doesn't work, then you can just click on the other one. So I found one of the ones out of like 12 options that had a good signal in my new apartment, and so I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, Lord came through for me with this, and like I said in the other video, he always does. So I don't know why I do it every time. This journey is definitely all about like faith and trusting the Lord for sure, because I made a decision to move to a new country without like a secure job. Like, who does that? Me, I did. And so and just, I was talking to one of my friends earlier today, texting her, and she was like, you know, well, what is it? Like, what's your purpose here? What are you doing? All those things like that. And so faith, discipline, because now I'm going to be transitioning to be working for myself. And so discipline, like, I need to be disciplined, which I'm not, and I'm struggling with that. But faith for sure, and just trusting God in all of it. So I'm excited. Anyway, the whole key thing where I'm like, the Lord comes through. When I'm writing with the lady, give me a receipt. Where is it? I had it nearby. I was gonna insert a photo or something. I took a photo of it. I thought I had it close by, but it's too far over. If I move over, you're gonna see it on my stomach, and I won't see that anyway. Okay. So she was like, oh, so you want to rent it for 6 months, right? I was like, yes, 6 months. Okay, cool. I'm gonna lower the price down for you to 18,000 pesos, 18,000 instead of 1850. I'm like, yes, come through. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I got emails coming through. I'm like, oh, I hope this is nothing important. And so now my rent is like $880. Well, like $890 instead of $915. I'm like, come through, Jesus, come through, Lord, because that was a concern for me. So I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy. And I'm just like, I'm so happy. Okay. And so that was the highlight of my day. And then, so when I got to my new Airbnb, like, no, after I left the apartment, so I move in there next week. And after I came back here, talked to my sister for a while, and then ¿qué más? I was gonna find something to eat. Okay, so going to find something to eat, and I remembered that there's a Shake Shack here. And I was just talking to my niece. She's going to NYU. I was just talking. She went to Shake Shack the other day in New York, and I was like, Shake Shack would be so clutch. Like, it's so good. Like, it's so good. The first time I ever had Shake Shack was when I was in Abu Dhabi. So, like, 2017-ish was when I first had Shake Shack. And then the last time I had Shake Shack was also before I left Abu Dhabi, because I'm like, there's not one in Georgia, or not one in any of the areas where I'm going to be able to go to in Georgia. And there was not one in Guatemala. So I ate Shake Shack for dinner today, and it was so good, just like I remembered. I'm just like, ooh. It was good, and that lemonade was good too. So, yeah, I was talking to my niece when she went to Shake Shack the other day. I was like, ooh, Shake Shack is so good. I would love to have some of that. She agreed that it was amazing, and their fries are bomb. And so I had Shake Shack for dinner, and it was good. So I can't wait to explore this new neighborhood where I'm in for the next week. Tomorrow morning, I'm supposed to go out to meet with friends. I got friends. Oh my gosh. So go hang out with people who I met last week, or one of the groups of people who I met last week, for breakfast at this like top-notch, high quality, really popular bakery, Panaderia. I think I said that right. I need to see the letters, but a bakery that's here. So I'm hype about going there tomorrow. And then I need to do work because I need money. I need to do work. Still waiting to hear from Latin Hire. So they're supposed to respond back within 5 business days. So they have until like Monday, I guess, to respond to say, yes, we want you to be our teacher on our team, or no, we don't. And so I need to be like making some other kind of contingency plans in case it doesn't work out, so I can just make sure I'm doing what I got to do. Okay, yep, 13 minutes. So it's a long video, and I'm gonna stop talking now. But I'm so happy. Praise the Lord. Got an apartment. This is awesome. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.